Today I have the K-Swiss Wild Run women's shoes, and they are for running, I guess, in the wild, not for super extreme trail running, but for parks or, a well-kept trail with packed dirt. What we have here is the women's version, size 10, which is what I wear. And let's get all this stuff out so you can see them better. They have a very nice EVA cushion sole. They have 5mm rubber lugs on the bottom. You can kind of see that. Let me get this out of the way. Maybe you can see those lugs a little better, right like that. They're not extreme, but they should provide some traction for you. And they don't have any big slots where gravel can get stuck. I've had that happen with different shoes. It's got some reinforcements around the toe there, so that's nice. They feel relatively lightweight. I wanted to mention that the insoles do come out relatively easily. They aren't super duper thick, or they do provide some padding, but not a lot of padding. You can see how thin that they are. But you could replace them with a different insole if you would want. And this is what the inside of the shoe looks like with the insole removed. It's kind of got a felt-like padding in there. Nice cushy tongue. And they do fit back in just as easily as they came out, just like that. And I'm going to try them on, see what they feel like, use them for a few days, and then I'll give you my opinion. Okay, I've got them on my feet and they feel true to size. I wear a size 10 women's and they feel nice. They don't feel too big. There's a lot of nice room in the toe box. I can wiggle my toes. I don't feel constricted. I feel like that there's a little bit of a fall in my heels. My heels feel lower than the balls of my feet, and my toes feel lower than the balls of my feet. So it feels like there's a cushion right underneath the balls of my feet, which is not uncomfortable. It feels comfortable. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of traction. My foot's not slipping on my hardwood floor. Let's see how cushy the heels are. It's kind of hard to tell. They look cushy, but I'm not feeling a lot of bounce in the heel. I'm feeling more of like a little bit of a kind of a push off with that padding underneath the balls of my feet. When I walk forward, I feel like I'm getting a little extra push, if that makes any sense. They are comfortable, so now I'm going to take a walk on the treadmill and see how that feels. Walking on a treadmill felt stable to me. I had no issues with slipping or walking at slow and fast speeds. The same is true when I was walking on a gravel driveway. I didn't have any problems with stability, with chunky rocks or just fine gravel. Everything was fine, comfortable to walk on. The sole is thick enough that I didn't have any problem. Walking in more of a trail setting with uneven grass and then some like roots and mud and rocks was not an issue either. I really like these shoes. They're comfortable and I recommend them.